All right, Moon, come on home. Now to baseball. Did you know that Milwaukee's Willie Peralta is tied for the National League lead in victories with 14? He's tied at that mark with 3 All-Stars in the National League. Peralta takes on Kyle Hendricks and the Cubs tonight. Kelly Krull has your press pass for all the pregame news at Wrigley Field. She joins us now live with more on the Cubs rookie pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Mark. Well, the 24-year-old righty looks to get his 5th consecutive quality start this evening against the rival Brewers. And, you know, it's interesting. When you listen to his teammates and coaches talk about him, you can sense the excitement of knowing they get to watch this guy toe the rubber every 5th day. And not because he's going to light up the radar, but rather watching him attack hitters is just so fun because of the way he outthinks them. He uses his entire repertoire of pitches, and pitching coach Chris Basio couldn't be more happy with his new young pupil so far.
Kyle works fast. He's got a lot of illusion in his pitches, meaning there's a lot of strike out of the hand to ball, a visual for the hitter, but then he can flip it and go ball to strike by changing speeds. That's the thing that's probably most impressive to me with Kyle. I remember when Kyle was with Texas, Brad Holman was his pitching coach, and I talked to Brad when we first made the trade, and he said, he goes, Boz, if there's ever going to be a clone to a Greg Maddux, you've got him. And he's probably the closest thing that I've seen, being able to do different things with the pitches and also a student of the game.
Well, the talented rookie is 3-1 with a 2.1 ERA in his 5 big league starts. The only loss coming to Cards' ace, Adam Wainwright. And since then, Hendricks has held the Rockies and Dodgers, of course, 2 of the NL's most potent offenses, to a combined 3 runs over 15 innings in his last 2 starts. And tonight gets to work his precise magic against the dangerous Brewers lineup for the first time, a challenge he's eager to take on.
With the Brewers coming in there in first place, so obviously, they have a really good lineup, really good team, and I think I'm facing Peralta in the game that I throw, and, he's got 14 wins on the year, so he's doing something right. So I'm just excited. I mean, you kind of get up for games like that when you're playing a better opponent or facing somebody that's thrown against you that's really good. It's definitely easier to get focused and get into that game.
Well, Hendricks definitely known for his preparation, and Rick Renteria went on to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, he gets him an 11 when it comes to his poise on the mound. And I actually just had a conversation with Chris Basio as he went out here to warm him up, and he said, this is a kid I could honestly see getting about 16 wins a season. Certainly high praise right now, Mark, for Kyle Hendricks, the young righty. We'll see what he can do tonight against the Brewers.
And Kelly, the Cubs will definitely take those 16 wins this season. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks.
Reynolds sends one high and very deep and very gone. Great grab by a fan in the back row of the bleachers. That ball is from like 1950 that he threw back onto the field.
Yeah, 65-year-old Mike Pellin with the catch of the night at Wrigley Field. He reached back over that railing, snared the home run ball by Mark Reynolds. Thankfully, kept his balance there. Of course, he didn't fool anybody with that dirty ball he threw back on the field. But Mike enjoyed his 15 minutes of fame, which included a chat with Kelly.
I picked that seat out because I wanted to be, I think Baez, if Baez gets a hold of one, he's going to hit it right around in there. So when we got here tonight, I said, that looks pretty good from here. So I'm hoping Baez hits his first home run tonight at Wrigley Field. But I played 31 years of softball and played first base forever, so that catch was, I just had to go up and get it is all. But the wife thought I was going to fall over the edge, but it was fun. I got like 5 phone calls within 5 minutes from guys I work with. I work at the Nuclear plant, and they were on the phone immediately going, nice catch, and it's a good time.
Yeah, you certainly made it look easy, like you had done that before, stole a home run, but now you're worried he's going to topple over backwards, and the ball switch you had something to do with.
Yeah, I was sitting there, and I'm looking up, and I'm going, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. And then I handed him the other ball.
What's the story to the other ball?
It's one our dog chewed up and had the seams all beat up, and
Yeah.
So
someone on the phone thought I threw a potato on the field because it was so old and beat up, but it's an old dog ball.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a potato. That was some great teamwork there. Congratulations to the Pellins. We want to hear from you with tonight's Twitter question. What's the best thing that ever happened to you as a fan at a sporting event? Remember to use the hashtag CSN Talk. We'll have some of the best responses later in the show. Also, still to come here on Sportsnet Central, we'll take a look back at our top 5 fan moments in Chicago sports history. Yes, there have been some good ones. We'll also sit down with Matt Forte, find